Okay then, picking right from where we last left off, this is part 10 of my SHank Let's Play. And this is the solo gamer, aka MatCat. We'll be picking up with the Underworld level. And surprise time. Here we go. So for those of you who remember, last time SHank got trapped under debris. It looked like he was in trouble. Turns out, yeah, kinda.
You never fail to impress, Shank.
Thank you.
When that bell came down, I thought you'd had it, but you managed to escape that too.
How cliche can you be, electric chair? I swear, it couldn't be more old-fashioned if you tried. No, actually, yeah. Firing squad or gallows.
Are my greatest disappointment.
Yeah, screw you. I'll kill you later.
Are mine. Finish him. You should have stayed dead.
You're gonna regret that I'm not. Guess what? Surprise! So, Angelo's dead. His 3 henchmen are dead. And for some reason, the area's on fire. Surprise! I love how you're in like an underground catacomb cavern or something, and everybody's wearing business suits. It's like, seriously, people. Not appropriate attire. Now, that being said, this is a pretty cool level. I like that they tried to give it a little bit more personality with the fire and the foreground elements and, you know, the new enemy skins. And most of these are just redesigns from when you were in the red light district. Slight modifications. Otherwise, though, it's mostly just a nice balance of platforming and action and the whole area burning for some reason. Yeah, I swear. I just escaped from an electric chair guy. I just killed your boss again. I mean, seriously, at what point are these guys going to get the hint? I am just going to keep mowing through you until you're all dead. Oh, well. That's what makes games fun. I mean, where would we be without the henchman work ethic? You'd kill a half-dozen dudes and the rest would just run for the hills. Now see, there's a little bit more combat in this level. You get more enemy groups and there's a little bit more propensity for the big guys to show up. But overall, you're going to be doing a good balance between platforming and, you know, the standard beat 'em up. Shotgun juggling. The sport of the future. Stab, stab, slice. Admittedly not subtle, but it works. Wrong guns. That's better. Watch this trick. 3 hits, or 4 hits, and it was all tug. And, like I said, some cool platforming here. Surprise! And again. More booze. Oh, and you get grenade for that. Hate these big dudes with the shields. I love to save grenades for him just because it makes him like instant dead. But it is a bit of a pain to try and fight them otherwise. And airborne. Uzi to the face. Yeah. I did activate the Uzi in this level. I don't usually use it, but there are times when it's helpful. And check out Speedy here. He's all dodging all over the place on me. But I caught him now. It's over. And see, the cool thing about the Uzi is it's like the juggle system. You just hold the button down and let it just bounce your enemies all over the place. Only problem with it is it's hard to juggle into other weapons. You can maybe get some knife machete combos going. Anything slower and it just winds up breaking the combo. It's great for grapples too because you get that quick barrage of point blank range damage. And you with the grenade launcher. We need to have a discussion about safety. You know. And there's a dude with a Gatling gun, I know it. Not anymore. God damn it. And now I've gotten pinned. And I love that it drops the Gatling gun, but there's no point. And just chuck him. Grab the booze. Pin him down, shoot him in the face, and leave his corpse to rot. Or burn, or whatever. Now that is some serious Olympic level strength there. Climbing a wall with daggers. Although the recent Ninja Gaiden game actually features it as a primary gameplay mechanic. Oh, and I'm dying. But, checkpoint. And instant kill the big guy and a friend. Stab, 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 stab. One thing I do wish they had in this game was like limb removal and decapitation. Excuse me. Decapitation. Because it would be cool to go like double machete on a dude and just watch his head pop off. Boop. Ah yes, another dude with a freaking battering ram. I'm gonna choke him. Dude with the assault rifle. I will stab him and shoot him for his transgression. Yeah, like I said, this is a level that has a good deal of platforming and some really neat stuff going on. But it will eventually bleed out into another level. Not so much a different level, but different scenery. Someone's got a grenade launcher, don't they? Yes, they do. See? Oh! Oh! And I die again. Hate that trick. This is one of those levels where they carefully put the enemies in positions that would make it hard to get to them. At the same token, it's a nice little challenge. Would you stop shooting? Juggle. Can you juggle grenades? I doubt it. Alright, moving on. And let's see here. I think there's a couple more fights, then you go to the next set. And it's like a whole new environment with some really difficult platforming, but it's still very cool. It was like, yeah, trying to punch through a machete with chains. Not the most effective, but yeah, what can you do? Ah, here we are. The dark, gloomy underground cavern. Every video game needs one. Admittedly, this is a really cool level with a lot of platforming in it. And some interesting environmental hazards too. I really do miss these types of old school games sometimes because, you know, a lot of modern games feel like they trade gameplay for spectacle. You know, I mean, and there's some games where that's really cool. Like, you know, the Mad World, for example, on the Wii, or even, especially like No More Heroes, was a game where it was all about the spectacle. And it was cool, nonetheless. But at the same time, you were dealing with what essentially broke down to a very interesting game that was peppered with tons of QuickTime events. And there's some games where they make so much QuickTime event activity, it's almost no gameplay involved. Just how quick is your reaction time? And I'm not against that entirely, but I think that there's a lot of times when it's used as a crutch. Stupid rocks. That's the environmental hazard I mentioned. Those rocks will keep giving you headaches throughout the whole level. Yes, you get shotgun. You get stabby. And chainsaw. And now I run. I really do like the layout of this level. It's really cool, even if it is a bit difficult. I just think that, I think that more polish could have gone into this game, and you definitely see it in SHank 2. SHank 2, for those who haven't played it, is been out on Xbox Live for a while now, and is not only a continuation of this, but an extremely well done sequel. I do like that they have, tones of Shank's theme throughout the whole game. And they keep that sort of, hard-bitten guitar sound behind it, like the old exploitation films and stuff. I told someone once, this is like the best Danny Trejo movie that he actually never made. It's like, Machete if Machete were a video game. And I actually sometimes thought of it as Machete the game without the title. And I escape through a massive explosion. And we will move to the next level. Guess what, Caesar? I'm back!
Find out what that was.
It's me coming to kill you. See you next time, kids.